Scorpio. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Six of Cups. I feel like you are going to either reconnect with someone from your past, an old lover, an old friend. We have the Moon card. Something's being hidden. Clarify the Moon card. We have the Hermit card. The Three of Coins. The Star card. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody that you really have not spoken to in a really, really long time. I feel like things could have either ended on a bad note. This could have been a working relationship, a friendship, or even like family. And I feel like during the time that they've been away from you, Scorpio, even you as well, Scorpio, the distance between you and this particular person was needed. It was needed because sometimes you do need distance in order for you to like really realize like why did you disconnect from this person? What have you learned from the connection? What have you learned about yourself that you need to work on? The severity of why you disconnected with this person. And a lot of the times, a lot of people say, oh, no contact and this and that. But sometimes no contact is needed, especially if the relationship was explosive. Maybe you guys weren't seeing eye to eye at that particular time, or just the both of you guys were just on two different planes and axles in that time during your life. Don't get upset, when sometimes you and another person just don't see eye to eye. Like, it's just you being on two different energies, or just mental spaces at that time. Traveling. I feel like, this particular person could be traveling. You could be traveling, or the both of you guys can travel to see each other, meet each other. Also, if you have been meaning to take a trip, now is the time. If you've been thinking about moving, now is the time, Scorpio. Heavy burdens. The Empress. I feel like Scorpio, you have so much power. You're so smart. And a lot of the times, your emotions can get the best of you. But regardless if it's multiple responsibilities, emotions weighing heavy on you, thoughts weighing heavy on you, stepping into your power, Scorpio, is something that you need to master. This is something that should be priority right now, because mastering yourself, mastering your emotions, just allows everything, every aspect in your life to come together, to help you with your purpose here on Earth. Yes, strategizing plans, strategizing plans. Understanding what's your next move. Like, what is my next move? If you've been wanting to open up a business, if you've been thinking about moving, if you've been trying to figure out a plan on how to move forward financially, or even wanting to go back to school, Scorpio, right now is the time to not distract yourself, distance yourself from people, places, things, and really focus. Like, buckle down, okay? And just because we are in June, which is approaching very, very fast. Actually, we're in May. But June is approaching very, very fast. Does not mean that the year is over, okay? It's never too late. Choppity, chop, chop, Scorpio. Knight of Coins. King of Cups. Four of Cups. And Knight of Cups. Wow. Yeah. Page of Cups. All of those cards right there is telling me one thing. You need to work on mastering your emotions, your communication, prioritizing what you need to do when it comes to your goals. Like right now is the perfect time for you to just buckle down and get to business. Like going out, talking nonsense with your friends, like all of that needs to be put on the back burner and needs to be put on hold because you have a lot of unfinished business that needs to be finished. You have a lot of things and projects that you started that you haven't finished, Scorpio. You haven't finished. It's time, okay? I don't care if summer is around the corner, okay? You need to focus, Scorpio. You really, really, really need to focus. Because I feel like, come the end of the year and you're not where you're supposed to be physically, mentally, spiritually, it's going to cause some sort of depression in you. Because you're going to look back and you're going to say, damn, I should have did X, Y, and Z when I had the chance. I don't want you to think that way or feel that way, Scorpio. Buckle down, focus, and I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it. It is going to be worth it, Scorpio. Chop, chop.